Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my Let's Play, The Witcher 3. It's RK Craig here, along with Geralt. On today's agenda, our goal is first we will be returning to Old Gear to speak to him about updating him on that we showed his brother there at the time of his life, and see what he thinks about all that. Inform him on that, and then after that, we plan to speak with Dijkstra in Novigrad and see what he's up to, what his plans are there. So Geralt's gonna look into that. But even before we do all that, we'll see how much we get done because I'm gonna go ahead and kind of run around here this little bit, and we're gonna see what we all find in these little areas. And after we do that, we'll get to the things I was just talking about. For now, make our way around this little. I don't know what you call that. Is that just a little pond? Too small to be considered a lake, right? Oof. I do like that version that has one freeze when you use the. That's so freaking nice, man. That art. Pretty powerful stuff. This. Oh, there's something.
The storm, damn it.
There it is. Press pause if you'd like to read through this. Oh, we'll look into this. Yeah, this one is really tragic tale actually. We'll get into it as we go here, but not do anything. Oh, this mother felt that her daughters were so beautiful, and she felt like as she was aging, that she was losing her own beauty. She ended up killing her own kids and drowned them in here, and then it's just it's so tragic and awful. She ended up hanging herself here after killing her daughters. Like, and she thought that they were sapping her youth and her beauty. But this tale is just pretty much the epitome of the Witcher series, though, ain't it? Just tragedy, heartache, and misery. And that's what also makes it special, though, is this isn't a sugar-coated land. It's well that ends well, and sadness all around. My God. So of course, he ends his own life. I mean, who's to blame him? Like, and it's the answer, but still, how could you not feel this utter despair at losing everything you cared about like that? And stuff. But again, it's what makes the Witcher so special. It's just a little side thing that's easily missed, and it's such a well-told little tale of heartache and misery. All right, made our way out here, which was what way? Rest in peace to all.
Stranger,
Uh,
greetings. Might you be interested in a moment's chat?
I may try to do the horse race here just because I haven't done not one horse race because I'm so terrible at it. But just to
I
demonstrate
have
to you
for
guys
you an offer,
how
white
terrible I
friend.
am, I may race him once just to do that.
You're a long way from Ophir.
A long way and with dangers fraught. But in our homeland they say, in risk there is honor.
Got a ring to it. Not true in my experience, though. Faced plenty of risks. Honor, not so much.
Because risk issues from intent. Important is this intent. The long passage I brave to admire the unknown and bring glory to myself and my liege. The world we must explore, virgin lands discover, new knowledge garner among our brothers than to spread. For is there in life a beauty greater than to admire the new, to stand in awe of the never-ending creation of the world?
That mean I've landed in a camp of explorers and philosophers?
Indeed, your customs we come to observe. knowledge to exchange, and goods, naturally, to trade.
You willing to tell me about your homeland?
Your homeland. Be glad to hear some tales about it if you've got the time.
If time you have. For of my home I could speak until your ears withered, and your legs failed you. What here they call Ophir, in truth, is many diverse polities and peoples. A land it is of vast steppes, mountains forbidding, lakes clear as crystal, and wild lands untouched. A land of fallen empires, kingdoms at their peak, and tribes that know no monarchs, yet remember in myth a time when the world was young.
You call any of these lands home?
Yes, a town with towers to make Nilfgaard weep with envy. Of philosophers, doctors, mathematicians, and mages an enclave. But about these last you should, my friend, interrogate, for one among them is he, a rune-wright.
I'll make it a point to talk to him.
Yep, indeed we will. First of all, let me see your wares.
What did you bring from Ophir? Mind if I have a look?
Yep, I was hoping he sold some cards. Yeah, he does. Yeah, I guess I'll get that. Not maybe I'll wear it at some point. As I say, I want to start mixing up Geralt's. What do you call it? Some of his gear here. So we got Squayatel. I got a leader card. All right, cool. Oh, it's one of the Gunthrow Dims. Okay, cool. All right. Well, I found a diagram with some Ophiri markings.
Found this diagram. Think the markings might be Ophiri. Can't decipher them. Willing to help?
This writing I recognize. We arrived in this land to immediate trouble. Local men, frankly rogues. Attacked we were. These are good instructions to forge fantastic gear fit for a king. To the ruler here I was to present them. But assist me. Retrieve the entire set, and I shall draft duplicates marked in the tongue of your craftsmen.
Yeah, I'll help.
Sounds like a fair deal. Think I can probably find those diagrams for you.
These bandits, they knights seemed. A blow even harder.
Where did happen, this attack?
At the crossroads, a sawmill near to it, and the ruins of a residence to the north, I believe.
See what I can do. Farewell.
No, we'll look into that, but at a later time on that one. But let me go ahead and.
It is to see you again. Quite the pleasure.
Okay. We'll do that horse race I was talking about. That's a fine horse you got.
Quite the mount you've got.
Ah, yes. A loyal friend I have in Babietza, and she is wiser than many a man. Countless races we have won together.
So, an explorer and a jockey in one.
From where I come, small children ride, and not a gathering is by a horse race not crowned.
You up for a horse race?
Heard a lot of good things about Ophiri mares. Their speed. Care to race?
Swift as the western winds are our mounts. To prove this would be an honor, so race we must.
Yep, and I'll get smoked here. I have trouble staying on the track, following which way for it to go.
Let's go!
Be swift. I
Giddy
will
up.
see you
This
at
is
full
definitely
speed.
a part where the being legally blind is difficult, as I don't see. Am I already on the track? Guess maybe I need to keep that going to help, but it's trying to look up at
Be
that mini
swift.
map
I would see you at
and
full
race is
speed.
nearly impossible. Alright,
Take your mount to her limits.
going the right way. Alright, go right or left here?
Be swift. I will see you at full speed.
Being a priest, that's a sad gig.
Yeah, I've lost the road. You know. Oh well.
You won. Congratulations. And you were right all along. Fairy mares are swift as the wind.
Our midst tell of a time when love brought together the skies and the steppe, and from their union was born the first mare. Weak were the creatures called men. They fell prey to countless dangers. The mare nursed them. Her milk fed them. Strong they grew, and she let them saddle her. Warriors they became, and gave fight to their foes. The myths teach us to respect our horses, noblest among all beasts.
Beautiful story. Thanks for that and the race.
By the way, I want to be clear. Like I'm not excuse making. I lost. He's the better horseman. I'm not saying I got cheated or whatever. Like just explain the truth of the matter is, being legally blind. I'm about maybe a foot and a half away from my 46-inch TV screen that I have this plugged into. So, um, obviously, if I had good vision, I could sit further back and be able to see the screen fully and the mini map at the same time. Probably quite it would help, right? Be able to do that, but it is what it is. It's no big deal to me that I'm not good at it. It's all right.
Take care now.
Go, and in the world glory, its never-ending creation be praised. Farewell.
Farewell. I just found it. I was probably it's a little bit embarrassing that I fell so miserably. And probably like, what the hell is this guy's problem? Why can't he just run the track? Yeah. That's all right. Take care with this, gentlemen.
Greetings.
Greetings, and praise the world in its never-ending creation.
Don't take this the wrong way, but honestly, world doesn't deserve much praise.
Nordlings.
Geralt the
Disagreeable
Cynic.
always. Faces crinkled, soured, ready to quibble to death even a simple greeting. Aha! But my tongue now has soured, while you for trade have come. Sadly, I can forge for you nothing. My belongings, tools inclusive, all lost.
I do like this guy though. He does have a very friendly disposition here, and of course, though he's just woes me the whole time and needs lots of money, man, to help him, prop up his business here, which we have and we will do. But yeah, your trade, what exactly is it?
You a craftsman or a mage?
Your tongue has no word to fit my trade. A scholar and artisan I am. Part craftsman, part mage. Gematria, runecraft. Familiar to you are these words?
No. Runecraft seems pretty self-explanatory, though.
True, though my craft further ventures. Runes and glyphs I first make, then arrange into powerful magic words. Great practical applications as my art. For rune stones properly forged in a sword set so as to form a magic word, the blade more power grant than runestones set haphazardly. Such words, too, can of glyphs be made and set in armor.
I do like the one that he makes. I don't remember what it's called, but I'll know later when we get it for some of our swords. Is the one that has the like extended reach basically on it. Like he could just wipe fools out from pretty good distance. It's pretty awesome, especially when you're doing the whirlwind, man. It's amazing. Well, let me help you recover what you lost.
Listen, folks sometimes hire me to solve their problems. Even retrieved a missing item or two in my time.
For me, this you cannot do. I sailed upon a great ship. It sank, and my instruments took to the sea's dark depths.
Buying replacements not an option?
Of my own design they were, specially forged. A fortune it cost to make them. And all the coin that with me I had brought lies now in the murky abyss with my instruments.
Well, might be able to help each other.
Seems your skills could be useful to me. Given that, I'd be happy to help you out. What do you say I get you the coin you need? Could pay me back in runes and glyphs.
Is it certain, your offer? A great sum I require. Tools of great expense I need to make even the simplest glyph. I make no mention of the more advanced or master-crafted.
Rest easy. Got a feeling this'll be a good investment.
Well, before we give him the coin, which we certainly will, as I said, what brought you to our lands?
Can't help but wonder what brings you to our lands.
A simple thing. For knowledge, a thirst. All he could, my mentor had taught me. The tongues of our lands I'd learned. Of all our plants and animals, I know the names.
Risked that long a journey to learn new words?
A life of plenty I would have lived at home, for the beauty and import of my art are respected. But such a life would be unfulfilled. Great and diverse is the world, for a pace continues its creation. A riddle it is, which through symbols speaks. The world's tongue to learn I wish, the signs by which it speaks to discover, their syntax to master. Through this, to learn the principles of creation.
That's sounds like a noble desire to gain wisdom, and knowledge. That's all right. That's admirable. Your art. Talk about it like it's a religion. You know, I think he does feel it spiritual.
Way you talk about your art sound more like a man of faith than scholarship.
Faith and scholarship for you lie in conflict. Yet in my land, holy men are scholars. Wisdom, their source of esteem.
The Afiri believe in any gods?
From region to region, this varies. Raised I was to believe in one God, the world. Symbols are God's speech. To study his words is to draw nearer to him.
Symbols, meaning runes and glyphs.
Mere signs are these. An attempt by men imperfect to describe the world. Yet a magic to them there is, and from God all magic issues. When runes I create, when into words I arrange them, this is prayer. And when into swords I enchant them, that is my benediction.
All right. Well, here's 5,000 big ones, man.
Got some coin on me. This enough?
Start it is.
Yep.
Costly craft.
Yet the costs do not end with coin. Need I shall also a jade stone of size substantial.
See what I can do.
Yep, we will. We aren't gonna be doing that today, but we will be looking into that. I do think. Well, I already have a pickaxe, I believe, in my inventory, but I think it's part of the quest here that you pick up. Yeah, here. Go ahead.
Likely to find some small jade deposits northeast of Novigrad. Ought to try my luck there.
Well, you want to go into this? No. I never tried, but it's good. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna venture forth any further, or are we gonna go ahead and meet with? We could go to this one, see what that's about, and then after that, we'll go speak with Olgerd. There's still a further one.
Come on.
Yep. Get around that fence there. Come on, Roach. There we go. I don't recall what's up in these other areas here. I knew, of course, about meeting the rune right there, and I knew about that that place with the lady
Move it.
who killed her kids. I knew it was right here in the vicinity. I didn't remember which one of these, but Knew it was over here. Let's take a look at what this is. All right, let's go, boys.
I live, I die, I live again! Witness me, brothers!
Oh, I better be careful now.
Spells! Spells!
Damn.
How do you wish to die?
Oh, man, that really did lay him out, huh? Ooh. Dang it. Ah, wasn't quick enough. A little slow there, Robert. I got some chicken. We'll always take that. Always like to get me some chicken sandwich. Oh, still hear someone winding up a crossbow, it sounds like. Oh, also hear creatures though. Yeah, it's over there. I don't remember this place at all. I'm not sure what the purpose of this place is. I don't know if there's I don't recall if there's Witcher gear here maybe somewhere. But I'm not out looking for Witcher gear. Not gonna dig too hard here.
Chop! Cut!
Dude,
Chop!
yep.
Cut!
Alright, come on. Oof. Yep, chop, cut. Is that what you're saying? Take your time. Oh, okay, got some more of the. Oh, we got. Well, I also wanted. Now we got the chance. I wanted to go over these ones because I had the other time. But as before, feel free to pause the video so you could read any of those.
Never learn.
Oof. So that's what the purpose of this spot was, though, was to get those diagrams for that quest. I imagine this place had a purpose. All right. talking with you, boys. Okay, should I continue with our little tour in here and just see what this is since we're out here? Guess we're not gonna go further and do all these because like I said, that wasn't what I was gonna do. But since we're here, I'll go ahead and make my way out towards it. I'm gonna leave you rope. I actually do kind of now remember this place, but the first time I came across it, I think I came from this direction. I think I got my ass kicked too the first time I came across it. Yeah, I hate those guys. Okay, those ones do kick in my arachnophobia quite strongly, honestly. Oy. Yeah, I definitely feel a shiver down my spine with these guys. Gee. Of all the beasts in this universe, and it's like, but nothing scares me more, man. Spiders, giant freaking spiders. This might be another place with diagram.
Eternal fire!
Oh,
Get him from the left!
oh,
Watch out!
man. Oh, man. Yeah, I take it these guys were all part of the Heart of Stone DLC when all this these little quests opened up too. I imagine that was part of that. These guys are tougher, man. We'll say that. Man, his head just floating there. Anything else around there? Get up there. Get away. I don't think you'll be able to make that. Oh, what do you know? Good job, Geralt. like it's a pretty vast complex. Like, there's more to it. There likely is, but I'm not gonna get too bogged down into exploring it here. Beautiful area though, I'll tell you that. Okay, back to where we were. Alright. Okay, I'm sure I'm missing probably a great deal. If I am missing anything important though, you'd like me to come and check it out, find it, hint to me that hey, there's something important there that you missed, go ahead and leave a comment, let me know. Okay, from there, we're gonna make our way to speaking to Olgierd. Okay.
You that madman wanted to pound the Skelliger? Feisty, eh?
You know, I thought one of those guys that with the rune right and the guy we horse raced.
Why don't
I
they
thought,
play the one about the fresher who caught his arm in
besides
his
selling
flesh?
cards, I thought one of them played cards too.
Right one. Taking a peek at my wares, yeah?
Well, the Witcher.
So turned about.
Okay,
Know what they say
Mr.
about you,
Fancy
lot?
Pants.
If where I'm at, I want to talk to this guy. Yeah.
Going cheap, limited time offer.
You heard? He finally met his match.
Yeah.
Some
I want to
cutthroat
see.
at
I want to
Witcher,
see.
think.
I know this
Junior
guy. You can
steers
play him
at
cards. So I want to see if he
worth.
sells any. I doubt it since he's a swordsmith or a regular smithy. I'm not armor.
Ah, a customer.
I need to play him. What do you call it? Off camera here at some point.
Show me what you got on offer.
Nope, no cards. All right. Farewell.
Farewell.
I'll see you again.
Own destiny. Fucks it up more like.
His Majesty King Radovid is a stern ruler.
The sooner
But a
our
just
lads
one.
beat the black ones,
Long live the king.
Feisty, eh?
Eternal fire protects us.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steel.
This town is smaller, and yet I don't know it as well. Okay, that's the. I don't know it as well as I do Novigrad. I guess I could just mark it on the freaking map so I don't go run around circles here. Come on.
A living.
Watch your step.
Sorry, boys.
Majesty King Radovid.
Oi, Grey Knight. Need a squire?
Long live the king.
I need to learn where this is from. Okay, there's the.
Blow it. Blow it for a herring.
Crown apiece. Black pudding cures any hangover.
Drop. No stranger to the bottle, eh?
All right, let's let them know what happened.
Know what they say?
Need to chat.
I'm all ears, Witcher.
I'm trying to remember what I've already asked him about. I did ask him about that for sure. I think I did also ask him about his his buddies here. Have I asked him this? I don't. Let's see if it sounds
Tell
familiar.
me, how'd you meet the Ophiri you turned into a beast?
Aren't you a nosy one?
What's it matter? You like to talk about yourself.
That I cannot deny. Ophiri was a Dauphin on a voyage through lands unknown to learn of their cultures and customs. He fell for a lass. As it happened, this woman was already important to me. But at the time, I was naught compared to a noble from a foreign land. So her parents promised her hand to the Ophiri, though she loved me. If you'd only seen his feeble attempts at charm. When she asked why he travelled disguised as a common merchant, he said he was like the frog from the fairy tale. One kiss from her, and he turned into a prince. Wanted to be a frog. Became a frog.
How charming. Anyway, Vladimir sends his greetings.
Vladimir sends his love.
You spoke to him. Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vladimir's hand. It's unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Need something else?
The third task. Tell me about it.
Third wish. Time you stated it.
A moment, Geralt. I will see to something. Then we'll chat. You there. Yank the herring out the barrel.
Come on, none of this dallying.
Now, ready to listen? Or do you still not give two shits about what I've got to say?
I'm ready. I'm listening.
Good. You'll return to your lord and tell him as follows. His demand was brazen. Hurt me to the core. For I was brought up to respect the sacred law of hospitality. And I shall not bend to an uncouth boor's dictum. Understood? I will pay him a visit shortly to test his willingness to adapt. So you ride off and announce me. And don't spare your horse. Got it?
Aye, got it.
Give this man a mount and leave him go. Come, Witcher. We must talk outside. The Ophiri believe one should only discuss important matters out of doors, with the gods as witnesses.
Why are you keeping that man in a barrel?
Barrel. What was that about?
On the way here, we stopped for nourishment at a tavern belonging to one Lord Dauntless. We enjoyed ourselves as one does at an inn, raucously. Our antics were not to the liking of this Dauntless. Sent a man to warn us that if we were ever to return, we would hang.
You burned the inn down?
I left ample compensation with the innkeep. But it seems the rapscallion neglected to mention this to his lord. But that's of little import. What matters is someone called me a whoreson and threatened to kill me. It was one of those threats that sound like an invitation. I intend to accept it. Return to those parts.
Man, what do you care though if they threaten to kill you, or even if they were to try, you're virtually immortal. They can't kill you. Even if you did compensate the guy for burning down his business like that, it's still all the work that went into building it, and he just destroyed it. You will get what's coming to you one day.
Must have made quite a few enemies along the way. Maybe not today and not tomorrow, but someday someone will find a way to take you down.
And that should trouble me why? I feel no fear, no regrets. The wise men of Oxenford claim there are no gods. After death, there is only the void. I've known this void already. Death holds no surprises.
Yeah, I suppose so. And when they're, Butler, they have the heart of stone. He said he doesn't even feel regret either. So it's like, yeah, what does he care? Third task. Let's talk about it.
Fulfilled 2 of your wishes. Time I learned the 3rd.
Confident, aren't you? Proud, sure of your strengths. Fearless.
3rd task, if you don't mind.
Mutations. They stripped you of emotion. Tell me, have you ever loved? I mean, truly loved?
I think Geralt has most certainly loved. And no matter what your choice of whether it was Triss or Yen or even if it was neither, he does know the feeling of love. He loves Ciri. That's unquestionable. That he does. Now, of course, it is a different love. It's not a romantic class of love there, but nevertheless, Geralt does love, and I'd say he loves Vesemir. And witches aren't. I think it's just played up about their being stripped of emotions. They certainly do, and you feel them, and I think feels them quite strongly. I think he just kind of shields it with that, telling people that, just kind of giving in to that myth of witches not feeling anything. Will Geralt be earnest with them? I think we will. I can certainly understand the saying that he don't give a shit, and he doesn't. And as I say, I don't think that's the right answer in my opinion. I think Geralt has love, and in my case, Geralt does love Yen. He does love Tristan, as well, but just not nearly as deeply as he does Yen. And I can certainly see this where just like enough of the bullshit. Just give me the business, right? give me what we're doing here. We'll be earnest and sincere here. Yes, I've loved.
Yeah, I've loved. Can we get to the matter at hand?
Perhaps instead we ought to sit down inside. Have a good chat over some fiery water.
Well, look, he is a bit of a repugnant figure in a lot of ways, and we've still yet to learn even some of the most damning ways he is. We will in this 3rd mission he gives us to do learn a great deal of his cruelty. But Geralt doesn't yet know the extent of his cruelty. He certainly has an idea of it, but I think Geralt also does kind of find him a bit fascinating, though, and wouldn't mind having a drink with him and just talking. So once it's over, once the job's done, maybe we could do that.
We'll drink once the job's done.
I'm afraid that's impossible. Succeed, and that's the end of me. Fail, and you'll not be back.
3rd wish. Still waiting to hear it.
Aye, aren't you stubborn? Fine. Listen well. I had a wife once. The day I saw her last, I gave her a rose. A violet one. Bring me that blue. Wouldn't mind reminding myself what it looks like.
When was that? How long's it been? Flowers wilted and turned to dust by now.
You wished to hear a wish. Now you have. Fulfill it. I ride now to visit this Dauntless, but one of my men will remain here. He'll know how to find me. That is, of course, should you succeed.
At least you could tell me where your wife is.
In my old manor, east of Martin Foy's farmstead. I'd wish you Godspeed, but, well, You understand, I'm sure. Goodbye, Geralt.
A dangerous guild you were.
He's such a compelling figure, though, character. He is, like, there's still a suffering there. He ain't feeling it, but maybe it is just pure apathy. He doesn't care anymore, but to me, there is a fatigue there and a
His Majesty King
death of
Radovid
his
is a stern ruler, but a
of his
just
soul
one.
You'll
Just
choke
eating
to
at him.
death on 3 pounds of steam.
All right. Well, we will continue on with that quest that he's given us in the second half of the game. We're looking into that then. For now, we're going to be heading to the Passiflora and speaking to, excuse me, boys, speaking to Dijkstra and see what he's about.
You heard? He
So let me
finally
get a
met his
save here.
match. Some cutthroat a witcher, I think, gave Junior his due.
So, nothing to chew.
Oh, let's just advance this to where that is. Okay. Well,
Duty calls.
get a save while we're. Go ahead and mark the quest though. It's called a deadly plot. There we go. Pick it so that lead us directly to where we got to go within the place because I don't want to accidentally start the Gwent tournament. I don't think you can quite accidentally get into that.
Geralt of Rivia. Did you see those poor wretches who fled Velen?
I'm alright and dandy dandy. The ladies find me handy.
There we go.
Geralt, greetings. Come now, darling, don't be shy.
Yeah, sorry, but I'm here to...
Speak softly. I know very well why you're here. They await. This way, please. This way. Upstairs.
You still aim to get 10 cases of Estes for the feast?
Most probably.
What are you playing at? My best.
Witcher Geralt.
Listen, there's more.
Up you go.
Word is,
Boss has been waiting.
she's not his daughter at all. Blimey.
Geralt, you're here. Good.
Might have chosen a more secluded spot to plot an assassination.
It's on everyone's mind. Many would like to do it so there's nothing to fear.
Shit.
Besides, this venue's got a tradition in this domain. Might even consider it fabled. Folker planned her revolt here. By extension, King Vrydank's murder too.
Comparing yourself to Folka? Far as I can recall, no one in Redania's annals has a bloodier reputation.
Her rebellion changed the course of history. That's what we have in common. In terms of blood, we aim only to shed Radovid's. I'm pleased you're willing to play a part. Must admit I wasn't certain you'd show.
Well, for now, I do think Geralt does believe it's him for that very reason right there. But I don't know if he's fully ready to commit to that, especially even with Dijkstra. He kind of wants to hear him out. So, still don't know if I'll help.
Came by because I'm curious.
But you will help.
We'll see. Need to know what you expect of me first.
I believe you know my associate.
Roach, you here?
Retired intelligence operatives. We have a club.
Defended a king once.
Yeah.
Ready to assassinate another now?
Not proud of it, yet. I considered all the options and found none better. Radovid's proven many times he only ever forwards his own interests. When Kedwin asked for help, he invaded. When I begged him to support Vizima's defense, he showed me the door. The war nears its end. We've come to a decisive phase. We must act quickly. I've no illusions. Only a dead Radovid means a free Temeria.
Now, this does change the equation a bit for Geralt. He respects Dijkstra. He doesn't. He begrudgingly likes him, I think, but he does have a much more friendlier, trusting relationship with Vernon Roach here, and seeing that he's involved. As I said, Geralt does want that end, but he just wasn't sure of working with Dijkstra alone on that. But having Roach in on this does kind of sway him. But, what do you mean?
How's that work? Seems to me Radovid is Temeria's ally.
Only as long as my guerrillas do what pleases him. Support his troops. Once he wins the war, he won't acknowledge the previous borders, nor wish to restore them. He dreams of a northern empire. As long as he lives, Temeria will never be free.
But we didn't bring you here to bore you with politics. Radovid's a threat to Triss and Yennefer. Remember that. That ought to interest you most.
It does. And what is it you want from me, though?
All right. What do you want from me?
One of our co-conspirators ventured out to meet an informer. He's not returned, yet the plan's success hinges on what he's learned. We've got to find him. And you're the best tracker around.
Tracker, huh? Really? Anything else you can tell me? Where this associate was last seen, for instance?
He's traveling as a journeyman. Itinerant cobbler, that's his cover. He was first to venture across the Pontar. Most probably did so via the Redanian checkpoint, with a man there who should know more. Calls himself Gregor.
You got informers in the Redanian army, huh?
Let a Redanian soldier in on your plan to murder Redania's king?
You see, there are even some Redanians who cannot abide Radovid's policies. And when simple soldiers notice something's not quite right, well, then it's time to act.
Alright. I think I'll look into this. I'll find your associate.
Fine. I'll talk to Gregor.
Thank you. And try not to draw too much attention, if you can. Remember, the future hinges on the success of this mission. The future of Temeria. The future of the North.
I know. I'll try not to fuck it up. See ya.
We're counting on you, Geralt.
Yeah,
unfortunately, anyone see you come in?
No one apart from Madame Serenity and your lackey.
Off the street, I mean.
No one. Nerves getting the better of you.
I'm not nervous, just cautious. A trait you ought to nurture as well.
I know, and I am. Wound about the streets for a time to lose any tails. I've worked in intelligence as long as you have. I need no lessons in spycraft.
I mean, look, I get what he was saying at the beginning, but nevertheless, this doesn't seem wise to me. She stood there the whole time just listening to us talk about it. Like, how do you not know that she's not a spy? I'd rather be. Later on, I'm gonna be the one putting my neck on the line going out to speak to Radovid. So like,
Did she?
Yeah. Did you just be standing?
Take care.
Yeah, is that a warning? Kind of telling me. I don't think I'll be able to talk to either of these two gents in like a cutscene type of dialogue. I want to play Brendan Roach and Gwent and win that card off him, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to.
Nice to chat and all, Geralt, but don't you have a job to do?
I think he's basically going to say the same thing. Well, let's see, though. He's got the mark on him.
Thank you for agreeing to do this, Geralt. The sooner you finish, the better.
Yeah. Well, shit. So, yeah, we're going to have to look into this. I think this is going to be where we end it. I will continue along with this quest. we're not going to see it to its completion just yet either, but we'll see. But we're going to look into questioning this guard over here, taking up the lead and looking for their associate, which we of course know is Dollar, who helped us in the first game. Turn his monocle to him. But that's what we will be doing in the next one, and we may also be looking into and heading our way back again over to Skellige. We shall see where it all ends up. I can't believe you guys let her stand there, man. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I did. This was a lot of fun. Even doing a little bit of exploring, which I ain't doing too much in this let's play, but fun to do, and especially when I knew that little story there about that family, that tragic story. I did want to get that in. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell to continue to follow along here in Geralt's journey through The Witcher 3. I appreciate it so much you guys taking the time to watch. I hope to catch you in the next one. Later.